Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Chef Vic Cuisine. Today, we're making a Mediterranean salad. Now, I first had this salad from my time in Israel, and I gotta say, it's really tasty and refreshing. And it's a vegan option as well for those looking for one, and it pairs well with most entrees or as a standalone dish. So, let's get started.
Alright, so for the ingredients, you're gonna need about a pound of English cucumbers or Persian cucumbers that we're gonna dice. Then you're going to need 1 pound of fresh, ripe tomatoes, seeded and diced, half a cup of minced fresh parsley, a third cup of minced red onion, or about 1/3 of a large onion, 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, 3 tablespoons of fresh lemon juice, and finally half a teaspoon of kosher salt plus some additional to taste. Alright, so for today we have a really nice and easy recipe that'll be finished before you know it. So first we're going to start by preparing all the ingredients. So we just want to cut the cucumber along the length of it into thin slices, and then we just want to double back on those slices and cut them into quarters. And in this recipe video, I'm using an English cucumber, but definitely feel free to use Persian cucumbers instead. They have a nice flavor to them as an alternative to using an English cucumber. And you don't need to peel the cucumber. As a matter of fact, the skin of the cucumber adds a lot of good fiber to your diet, as well as vitamin A. You just want to make sure that you wash all your vegetables thoroughly before starting to make this salad. And don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to this channel, and hit the bell icon to be notified when my next video drops. And stay tuned until the end of this video for a sneak peek of the recipe coming next week. And so back to the cucumbers. A nice trick I like to use to speed up the process of chopping up the cucumber is to stack the slices on top of each other and then quarter them that way so you can cut through multiple slices at one time. So once you have the cucumbers nice and diced, you can place those into a large bowl for now and set it aside. Next up are our fresh ripe tomatoes. So with these, I like to cut them into 4 quarters each, and then using those quarters, I like to thinly slice them to create smaller bite-sized pieces of tomatoes. And through this cutting process, you're going to lose some of the seeds and juiciness of the tomato, which is what you want, because you don't want this salad to end up being too soggy. So once we have these larger slices, we want to double back and chop those up even further to get them to about the same size as the cucumber slices. And once we're satisfied with the size of our diced tomatoes, we can go ahead and add that to the large bowl with the cucumbers. Next up is the fresh parsley. All you want to do here is give it a nice chop and create some nice tiny pieces of the parsley. That way the flavor can be evenly distributed amongst the salad. So once you have the parsley finely chopped, we can go ahead and add that to the large bowl as well. Next up, we have our vibrant red onion. Now, all you want to do with this one is thinly slice it at first, and then we want to double back and chop that up into nice, tiny, bite-sized pieces. Basically, your goal is to make sure that each bite of your salad has some red onion in it. And just like the other ingredients, once we're satisfied with the chop of our red onions, we can go ahead and add those to the large bowl as well. And it's now at this stage where we want to add our dressing, and it's a really simple one. Basically, all we need to do is add about 3 tablespoons of fresh lemon juice to the salad bowl, and here I'm using the juice of about 1 lemon, but when you make it yourself, just try to measure out the amount of juice using a tablespoon measurement. And next up, we just want to add the 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil as well to the large bowl. Now we can give the salad a nice mix just to ensure that all of the vegetables get a nice coating of both the lemon juice and the olive oil on them. And you want to be kind of gentle during this tossing process. You don't want to crush the tomatoes too much. Finally, you want to add the kosher salt a little at a time as you toss the salad, just so that the salt can bring out some of those natural flavors that you're looking for. And you always want to salt it to your own personal taste, so make sure you do some taste tests as you salt the salad. but for me, this is best served fresh at room temperature, but you always have the option of serving it chilled for a more refreshing salad. And just like that, you just made my Mediterranean salad. And like I mentioned before, this salad is so refreshing and simple, and it's deliciously blended with tons of flavor. And so, as always, this recipe and many more can be found in my cookbook, Chef Vic Cuisine, Volume 1, Finding Your Inner Chef. And that's available on Amazon, and I'll be sure to leave a link to that in the description box. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to this channel, and hit the bell icon to be notified when my next video drops. And stay tuned for next week, where I show you how to make one of my signature dishes, Vic's Burger. You won't want to miss this one. Well, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next week on another episode of Chef Vic Cuisine. And until then, peace.